I think the myth about organic certification is it means you don't spray. And the reality about organic certification is it's a process. It's an entire whole farm process. It focuses on the health of the soil, and it means that I am trying to do a whole long checklist of things to maintain the health of the soil while growing whatever product I'm trying to grow. And in order to get certified organic, I have to apply every year, and I have to provide a detailed plan about what I'm doing on the farm. That includes everything from crop rotations to seed sources to any inputs I might be managing to put on there, how I clean things, where I store things. Basically, name anything that I have to do on this farm that refers to the thing I'm certifying as organic, and I need to have a plan for it. It also means good record keeping. So every day I am spending time recording what happened, what I did, when I did them, who was involved in doing the work. So the reality is if you get something that's certified organic, it's going to have a lot number on it. And that lot number can trace back to my records, and it'll tell you when I planted that crop, what seeds I used, any inputs I put onto it, when I irrigated it, who weeded it, who picked it, who cleaned it, and where it went after that. So you can trace it all the way back if it's certified organic. I also have the privilege of an inspector coming out to the farm every year, and they will make sure that I'm following this plan. The plan is approved by a separate organization. The organization makes sure that I'm following national organic standards. And then after that, they can also come unannounced to make sure I am, in fact, on days when I'm not scheduled to be investigated, still following this plan that has been approved. So it's actually more complex than no spray. And the other part of that myth that's interesting is just because you're certified organic doesn't mean you don't spray. There are actually certified organic chemicals that you can use for pest control and weed control. It just so happens on our farm we opt not to use them.
In a farmer's market setting, maybe conventional and organic, the price isn't so different. And at the grocery store, it's not terribly different, but it does allow you to get into those markets. So you get to have that conversation with somebody. The first question they always ask, whether it be Fairway or Hy-Vee or Whole Foods or who it may be, the first question you always get is, are you organic? And we can say yes, which allows us to have a conversation beyond that, as opposed to saying why, even though we're not organic, they should still buy our produce.
We have also put signs around our property. It's one of the things that is required for certified organic, but it's also just a reminder. And we want people to know that the signs that say no spray are not intended to be offensive. I think sometimes people feel like a no spray sign is pointing at them saying you are evil because you spray. No, it's what it is saying, look, we have sensitive crops here. We need to worry about where the chemicals are going. And there is no guarantee that the farmer that owns the land next to me will be the person who is applying. And there's no guarantee it will be the same applicator that it was last year, because a lot of spray is contracted. So by putting the signs out there, regardless of who shows up to spray, there's a reminder that there's a sensitive crop or an area that we're trying to avoid having a misapplication on.